G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. We are here in the beautiful seaside town of Warrnambool, the gateway to the Great Ocean Road, which is what this episode is all about.
Yeah, that's right. We're standing here at the information centre, which is also the entrance to Flagstaff Hill, which is a village, historic village about the shipwreck that happened. So we're going to go find out about that. The picture behind us is actually of a night show that we hope to do tonight, but we'll see how we go.
That's it. All right, we're heading in, going to have a look. Should be fun. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Solo, I still remember long ago when I saw you so cold. I gave my jacket blue and gold. Then you said, I'm not who you're looking for, but you might find me beneath these clothes. Some nights I stay up alone, a shot of whiskey by the phone. Dial number, let it go. I still remember that night, yeah. Summer skies for us alone, only lights to guide us home. Wonder if you are still alone. To be young, what a feeling.
Alright, so we've come into the Flagstaff Hill village section. We've been given this site map. It's actually huge, like it's massive area, and we're still just in the museum here. So we've got all of this to explore. But basically, I'm standing here with a peacock. This peacock survived the shipwreck of the Lockard. It's 1.44 meters tall, and it's valued at $5 million. So it's impressive. It's really impressive. But basically, the shipwreck, there was only 2 survivors, 1 passenger and 1 deckhand, basically. And yeah, this museum's dedicated to them and everything that went on at that time.
We've been told that this is a good place to start with the Great Ocean Road because it's got a lot of information about shipwrecks in the history, and you sort of understand a bit about the coastline, hopefully, by the end of having a look through this whole village. So, yeah. But yeah, that's very impressive, and I'm not an art person. Sweet. All right, let's keep going, eh?
Let's do it.
It's a paid attraction. You can pay to come and just have a look at the museum and the village during the day. You can also come and just do just the night light show. We've paid to do both, and you get a 30% discount. So it's about $45 per adult.
Yeah.
So $90. You can come over 2 days and have a look at the village during the day, over 2 days, in that ticket price, and then yeah, 1 night show. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be very worth it because that museum alone was very impressive, and that's like the first building of
Like
30.
50. Yeah. Crazy.
So it's very impressive, and I already think I'm going to like it.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's keep going.
Solo, it feel like not that long ago. Wonder where you have flown. Can't stop thinking about it, no. Don't know why I feel this way, but I can't stop thinking that you got away. Some nights I stay up alone, a shot of whiskey by the phone. Dial number, let it go. I still remember that night, yeah. Summer skies for us alone.
Well, we've come to the Flagstaff here, of Flagstaff Hill, and it's pretty interesting. We're just reading this little plaque here, and it's talking about how before, you know, the inventions of like radio and all that sort of stuff, ships communicated via flags and signals, and that by 1854 they had a code of, they could communicate like over 70,000 different messages or something insane. So very, very impressive. They used 18 letters of the alphabet at that point in time to communicate, and that's since been revised so that they can use all the letters of the alphabet, and obviously then there's loads more things that they can say via flags. And then there's a little chart here of like some of the most important ones. Because we're scuba divers, we noticed we only recognise the very top flag, which we use, which is that there's a diver down, keep well clear, which in today's laws normally means keep at least 50 metres clear of the vessel. So very, very interesting. I'm now going to try and work out what this flag combination means. So we'll get back to you in a sec and I'll tell you what that means. What does it mean, Jackie? Man overboard. And then, oh, it's in harbour. I'm altering my course to starboard. And no. Okay. So
not much.
Not much. They're just 4 flags they got up there. I wondered if they were going to say something, because one of them was like, stop carrying out your intentions and watch for my signal. So I wondered if that was going to be the top one. And then say like, I'm running aground, or I'm turning to starboard or something. And then there's one that's like, oh yeah, it's like yes, like affirmative, like I understand what you've said to me. So there's a whole lot of stuff here. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, flags, mate. Well, suffice to say, we've been here for a few hours, and at points it's kind of overwhelming. The whole village is up on this entire hill. Stretches up over the back of it as well. And every building is themed for what it is. So if it's a shipwright, it's a shipbuilding. If it's a bank, it's a bank. If it's a school, it's a school. If it's a little general store, it's a general store. If it's a blacksmith, it's a blacksmith. And yeah, it's very interesting. So much here, and well worth the money. It's a great way to spend. I could easily see, if you wanted to read everything, you could spend a full 2 days here. But yeah, we're enjoying it. So definitely come and check it out. We're going to be back for tonight for the light show. Not sure if we'll be able to sort of film anything. We might be able to snap a couple of photos, but we'll see you then. But yeah, mate, this is very, very cool, and a good way to start our Great Ocean Road journey. Definitely shows of sort of the coastline and how things happened through the 1800s, when they were scared of the Russians coming, and they built the gun battery here, and then all the shipwrecks that happened along this coastline, some of the artifacts that were there. And then this village is a part of it's original, part of it is been built as a replica to give us an idea of what life was like back in those times when they were settling these areas. So it's worth a visit. Come and see it. Alright, we're going to keep exploring because we're not done yet, but we'll see you guys a bit later. Alright, so as you may know, if you've been following along, when we were in the high country, our head unit finally failed, and it's been failing over a period of time, but most of the time now it's just flickering on and off, white, black, and lines and everything. So it's time to change it out. If you've ever pulled apart a 200 series center console dash, this will give you a bit of a rough guide. You just want to make sure you get a set of like plastic trim tools. I bought a pack of 8. These are the smallest, thinnest ones, because you really need these to pull your dash apart without damaging the trim. So
the real basic way that this happens is we pull off the padded side here and here. These silver consoles then come away with a couple of screw fixings. At that point, we're then looking at popping the top black plastic cover in the center, and then we can start to pop out these aircon vents. After the aircon vents come out, this bottom piece comes away, and then this whole center comes out. So there's a bit of a like a jigsaw puzzle to it, but time to make a start, mate. So pull everything out that we don't need, and what I normally do is all my screws and fixings, I just put them in the center here in our cup holders, and then that way we don't lose any of it. Alright, so we're just starting reassembly again. We got most of the dash in, and then before pushing everything in, we started the head unit up. Had a couple of dramas. One was we couldn't get past navigation mode, and took us a little bit of a while to realise that in the settings it's on demo mode and safe mode when it comes, so we had to turn both of those off so that we could accept, like, you know, the terms and conditions that everyone reads. And then we were having dramas, the buttons on the steering wheel weren't working, and I couldn't remember for the life of me, like 4 years ago when we put this in, what it had to do. So ended up giving a quick phone call to Pioneer, and they said, oh yeah, to get your steering wheel control set up, if you've got it, the port on the back, which is 3.5mm jack, which plugs into the wired remote port, that needs to be unplugged. Turn your ignition on to start the head unit, and then once the head unit has initialized, then plug it in, then it sees the buttons for initial configuration. So we got that done, and then we went to check reverse for the reverse camera, and that wasn't coming up, and again that was a setting that we had to go in and turn reverse camera and stuff on in the settings menu. So now we're happy, we're comfortable, it all works. So up she comes. Got a bit of a radio in the background there, which is good. We can use the volume control, so we can see the volume there is working, so that's great. And then we can, yeah, just, you know, we've got Apple CarPlay, which is up and running, which is great. If I go into reverse, we get the camera coming up, and that's it, mate. Navigation is coming up, so perfect, really good, happy with that. So quickly pop all this back together. Should be just as quick now as stripping it down to pop it back together, and then we've got a new head unit. What do you reckon, Jackie?
Great.
Happy with Apple CarPlay?
Apple CarPlay will be amazing to get back, because we haven't had that in months.
Alright, put this back together and we'll see you a bit later.
So last night we attended the Flagstaff Hill Maritime Village night show, which has got a light projector on water. It's a 4D show basically. and it tells a story about the Lockhart shipwreck and about the general area, what the area used to be, including the whaling program that they used to have, where they would hunt whales and use their bones for girls' petticoats and their oil for other things back in those days. And yeah, it was a really well put together show. They had a couple of technical issues, so we couldn't see the full thing, but it was still really good. Really enjoyed it.
The bits that we saw, yeah.
Yeah, the bits that we saw.
And it gives us a good appreciation for what we're going to see now going onto the Great Ocean Road.
Yeah.
Which is where we're heading to this morning. So we're leaving Warrnambool and we are going to make a start, mate.
Yeah.
Go drive this iconic road on our way to Geelong to catch the boat to Tasmania.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
super keen.
Yeah. We're our first stop today should be the Bay of Islands, and then we've got a couple of other points of call, including the famous 12 Apostles.
Which is only like 2 or 3 of them left.
Is there?
I think so.
Oh, I thought there was still like 6 or 7.
We'll have to find out.
Well, anyway, yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. So I'm sure without the technical difficulties which happened, it would have been absolutely spectacular. Yeah. But in general, like, the village was really good.
Yeah, I really rated the experience. I think it was definitely worthwhile doing if you're coming through either at the end of the Great Ocean Road or at the start. I actually quite liked doing it at the start, just because, yeah, it gives you the history and background that you don't get and you can't really appreciate, I guess.
Alright, well, we're going to get down the road from Warrnambool. It's about an hour to the 12 Apostles, so it should be a little bit less than that until we're at the Bay of Islands and
yep,
we start this scenic drive, mate.
Let's do it.
Very keen.
Solo, I still remember long ago when I saw you so cold.
Stop number 1 on the Great Ocean Road.
Come up pretty quick. It was only like 20 minutes from Warrnambool.
No, it was actually 40 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it was 40 minutes.
Ah.
Time flies.
It does. It's a nice drive already.
Yeah. This is the first sign of the ocean.
Yeah.
So this will be nice. Yeah, here we go.
The Bay of Islands.
You said, I'm not who you're looking for, but you might find me beneath these clothes. Some nights I stay up alone, a shot of whiskey by the phone, dying up but let it go. I still remember that night, yeah. Summer skies for us alone, only lights to guide us home. Wonder if you are still alone. To be young, what a feeling.
That is really nice, eh? Such a stark contrast, like the yellow and almost like red like cliffs, hey?
Yeah.
The green shrubbery on the top, and then it's really nice water. Man, that's unbelievable. I like it. How good? What do you reckon, Jackie?
I like it too. It's nice. It's actually it's not too windy or cold today as well, which makes it even better. And the sun came out. No, it's really nice. The blue is really beautiful, and the cliffs are impressive. All right, next stop, London Bridge, right behind us here. It actually fell down.
Yeah, the part connecting it to the mainland fell down a number of years ago now, but the other arch is still there, and it's not that rough today, but when the waves come through, it fills up half the cabin. So yeah, pretty crazy, mate.
Alright, so we've arrived in Port Campbell.
Yep. We
are at a scenic lookout.
It's a little bit of it's a way lesser known spot. There's nobody behind us. You're gonna have to do a little bit of hunting to find out exactly where we are, but it should be pretty easy. We are in the Port Campbell area. Something that I found that I really wanted to check out. It's should be a point of like a cliff, like what we've seen at like London Bridge and the Bay of Islands, but they've come along, and in the point of this peninsula, someone years and years ago has carved out a set of steps that go down to a lower landing. It's not advertised on the Great Ocean Road, but I really want to see it, and hopefully we can get some cool photos and stuff of it. So that's what we're going to check out. If it is any good, let's roll on those clips now, mate. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next spot.
18, solo. It feel like not that long ago. Wonder where you have flown. Can't stop thinking about it, no. Don't know why I feel this way, but I can't stop thinking that you got away. Some nights I stay up alone, a shot of whiskey by the phone. Dial number, let it go. I still remember that night, yeah. Summer skies for us alone.
So we're getting towards the end of our travels today. We're seeing lots of different things.
We are seeing lots of different things.
We're at the Lockhart Gorge precinct, which has got a few different vantage points, not just the Lockhart Gorge itself. So we're heading up to a couple at the moment. It was Razorback, and what was the other one?
I don't know.
We got it on footage, so we probably would have shown you the sign anyway.
Yeah.
So overwhelming, all the different vantage points, but they're actually all like different, like the different landforms.
All different, but all equally beautiful.
Yes.
So.
All right, so we're just going to make our way up. It's pretty short walks, like 150 meters, 200 meters, 300 meters kind of thing. So nothing's too strenuous, too difficult.
Yeah.
It's all nice bituminous path. So.
Wonder if you are still alone. To be young, what a feeling. To be young, to be
Alright, so we've just driven even further up the road, and we're at the Visit Information Centre, which is where you park to do the 12 Apostles. We were actually just saying that it's really easy to bring a caravan in your travels because there's plenty of long vehicle parking, so don't be afraid of hooking up and doing it.
Which is what I was worried about, to be honest. I was thinking, do I need to leave my van and then sort of do day trips along the coast? But yeah, it's reasonably busy, and there's plenty of free spots, both for cars, but yeah, also buses, coaches,
Motorhomes,
caravans,
anything.
everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here at the world famous heritage listed 12 Apostles.
Yes.
So I haven't been here since 2002.
And I was like late 97, early 98, so don't remember a thing.
Here they are, mate.
Here they are.
12 opossums. Count 1 row, 2 broken ones. 3, 4, 5, 6. At least from there. At least 6. Could be 7 behind. Hard to see. So iconic, eh? Very, very cool. Well, we just finished at the 12 Apostles. It is very busy here.
It's hectic.
We obviously got some nice shots, but I'll overlay now what it's actually like and how many people are down on the boardwalk. But hey, it's all good. It's a pretty iconic spot, and you expect a lot of people to come and want to see this sort of thing. So
Yeah.
all right, well, plan now is we have one more stop before we've got to try and find a camp for tonight, because we do not yet have anything booked or know. We might try and see if there's anything free, but we'll see. Anyway, last stop before that is the Gibson Steps. So we'll head there and we'll see you there very shortly. Well, we made it to the beach. Pretty easy walk down those steps, eh?
Yeah, they're very easy steps.
So it's just a nice place to end today on the beach. Getting to look back at what I believe is maybe one of the 12 Apostles, or that could be Castle Rock.
No.
Anyway, the 12 Apostles are literally just around that peninsula, and it's a nice beach, mate. So we're going to find a camp now. But how have you enjoyed the Great Ocean Road so far?
It's been really good. It's been really good. I'm glad I can remember it this time.
Yeah, you were what, 1?
Yeah, 1. Yeah.
And I was 7, but I don't really remember it at all really too much. So good to be back. Check something iconic off the list in our travels around Australia. So time to find a camp. And yeah, this is the Great Ocean Road, mate. It's a good trip. Also, it looks like we're about to have a storm come in, so we may have timed today perfectly.
Yes. We should get off this beach before it hits though.
Alright, let's do that. We'll see you soon. Well, we've arrived at camp. It is just starting to spit and the rain is definitely on its way. We are here at Wreck Track Gravel Pit, which is just a gravel pit on the side of the road, which is right there. It's the only free camp that comes up on Wikicamps for the Great Ocean Road. So it was about 20 k's further west of like the 12 Apostles. So anyway, we're here for a night because free is better than paying 40 or 50 bucks. And yeah, mate, there's no one here, so even better. Still kind of early in the afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock, so we could have maybe another person or two roll in depending on what people's plans are for the rest of the day. But it should be a good spot for us to bunker down this afternoon and ride this rain out, and then hopefully tomorrow will be a good day for traveling. Our plans from here is tomorrow we want to head into Apollo Bay and we'll take it from there. We've got about 3 nights until we've got to be in Geelong to start prepping the van and car for Tasmania. So we've still got a bit of time to explore the eastern portion of the Great Ocean Road, but this is where we are tonight, so we will see you tomorrow. All right, that's all I've got to say about that. See you guys soon. Well, good morning. We've ended up spending 2 nights at that free camp. We went to leave yesterday, or thought about it, and it was pouring, and we checked the weather forecast and it was going to be horrific, yeah, all day. So we ended up just staying there, and I think it was a good choice because it was as forecasted. It was just, we wouldn't have been able to see anything. It would have been not enjoyable. So unfortunately we do lose a day of sightseeing on the Great Ocean Road. There is the Otway National Park, which is a mountain range national park just on the inland side of the Great Ocean Road, which has a couple of waterfalls, which if we had more time we could have seen. But for us, we've got to get through to Geelong now, so we're not going to go inland. We are just going to stay on the Great Ocean Road, pass through a couple of the towns, and the eastern portion of the Great Ocean Road really winds its way right on the coast, and you get beautiful views. So hopefully, even though it's overcast today, hopefully because the rain has cleared up, we'll still get to look out on a very nice drive. Nice view. So that's the plan, mate. We're just gonna spend the next 2-3 hours meandering our way up the remainder of the Great Ocean Road.
Feels like I am dreaming, letting go of these demons. I just wanna know what's on your mind. There's not enough reason, it's not like I need them. I just wanna know what's on your mind. What's on your mind? It's like 3 AM, you're still on my mind. Let's not waste no time, just tell me how you're feeling. You still have my heart, although we've been apart. Let's go back to the start, I think we're both too brave. See the tunnel light, it's never been so bright. I haven't lost the fight, you let me keep believing. You still give me chills, I do it for the thrill. Yeah, you still give me chills. Yeah, I feel like I can tell you anything. No white lies, compromise, just let me arrange your way. Let's continue what we do and build the trust again. You can tell me what to do. Feels like I am dreaming, letting go of these demons. I just wanna know what's on your mind. There's not enough reason, it's not like I need them. I just wanna know what's on your mind. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? You make me love and hate you at the same time. I feel like loving you is like committing a crime. How can you make me come and act just at the same time and let you take the crown? You made me nervous and I've been...
All right, well here we are at the Great Ocean Road Memorial Arch. Pretty iconic piece. It's the start of the road if you're coming from Geelong, or for us it's the end of the road because we're almost at Geelong. So that drive was pretty good this morning, even though it was overcast. And that's it, mate.
That's all till Tassie.
That's it. We've got to head into Geelong now and get prepped for the boat, Spirit of Tasmania. So that's going to be all next episode, mate. Jumping on the boat and heading across to Tassie. So look forward to seeing you then.
Please like and subscribe.
That's it.
See you in the next one.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.